get started. Call the meeting to order for May 20th, regular meeting here. Any comments from the public? No? All right. Moving on, we'll minutes to be approved April 8th and 15th from our supervisors meeting.
Should make a motion to approve the minutes. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, minutes be acknowledged. None. Reports, I'm just going to run through these. If anybody wants to add anything, please do. Financial, please, want to add anything, Mr. Herman? Good. Road, wage tax, real estate, zoning, code enforcement, fire report, recreation, anything, warning like that?
Just that we parked 1,800 cars at the park on Saturday,
Wow.
and then a couple more hundred on Sunday, so it was a very busy weekend over at the fields.
Great.
Wow.
Okay, good.
I saw one or two people parking the grass.
Just a couple, yeah, just a couple.
Yeah, we don't have that option.
No.
Yeah. That's,
We were about to knock on neighbors' doors and see if we could use their doors.
oh, good. And we were at the splash pad, what was that, I can't remember what that was. Whatever day was 90.
Warmer days?
Yeah, well, it was hot, and there was a lot of people, there was
Yeah, it was
120
packed.
people there.
It went from nobody to packed.
Yeah, good. Manager's report, the Valley Waste optional contract year number 5.
Yeah, we have to let Valley Waste know by June 30th if we plan on exercising year 5, which will be our last option year. Again, provided you with the current year and the price that we have under the current contract and the bump for year 5. The bump, I believe, was $13.20 for the year. I would recommend to exercise our 5th year instead of going out for bid right now and not knowing the state of what we could get. But you have till the end of June if you want to wait till next month. That's
No need to wait. I'll make a motion to take the
second.
fifth year of the contract.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Yep, and that is our 5th and final year, correct?
correct. We will
That's,
go out for bid.
For
Yeah, we'll work next
2027,
year.
28, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Parcels to file for tax exemption on behalf of Chippewa Township.
Yeah, I have the 3 tax parcels. I know I brought it up last fall and it was a little too late for us to be able to file. We have 2 in Big Beaver. One is the 8-acre parcel that we converted into our parking lot to our walking trails off of Wallace Run Road, and the other lot's right next to it. And the other lot would be the point down here where the rock is and our sign. So I'd ask for Shannon's help a little bit, or even if what I need to do. I've done it in the past. It's been a lot of years. I remember going to the basement of the courthouse and meeting with them and having a conversation. So I would ask for your assistance in that, with that, Shannon. I appreciate it.
All right. First Energy power outage, May 30th at night, going into the morning of May 31st.
Yeah, we've advertised it on our sign, we've advertised it on our Facebook page. I notice other communities are doing the same thing. And also, I know that the customers have been getting phone calls. They'll get one. They should have just got one, and then they'll get one next week. So we're just trying to, this isn't ours. They just made us aware of what they're going to do. We've coordinated with them for our traffic lights. As far as I know Kevin Whipple's been very instrumental in that, being our emergency management coordinator, also with the county. They went out, they're going to provide generators for those intersections. That I believe there were only 2 that did not have the capability of hooking up the generator. So they'll have to provide flagging at those intersections throughout the night. They haven't told me who or what, if they have a service to do that, or they're requesting our police. They have not mentioned that to me yet, but it's been a pretty good open dialogue with them. They've done a pretty good job of informing us of what's going to happen. Hopefully, originally it was midnight, and I bumped it back to 11:30 to for the 7:30 in the morning. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but I asked them to bump it back just for a breakfast crowd, church crowd, stuff like that on Sunday morning. Hopefully they'll be done sooner than the 8-hour span that they have allotted themselves. And then the next 4 4 to 6 weeks, they're gonna do it again. So,
Yep.
we just wanna make sure as many residents were aware. I know there's people with health conditions and they might be on different machinery during the night. I wanna make sure that, we got the word out to as many people as possible.
Good.
Okay.
Street department open position.
Yeah, just kind of give you a heads up where we're at. We've closed the application process right now as far as resumes being turned in. I believe we got close to 100, again. So, typically what happens is, what I did is I went through them all, just looked at basic qualifications. If they qualified, the people that did not qualify or have any of our requirements, we just put them in a file, a different file, and then Lauren has provided our road foreman with the keep file as far as people who are qualified for the position, and then he will get back to us, and I believe we asked him to at least narrow it down to 10. And then at that point, they will give them, then the 3 of us will sit down and have a meeting with the 10, and then we'll see if we narrow it down from there, just through the 3 of us together, and at that point, we'll start interviewing. So hopefully, we will have somebody hired by the, end of
Middle end of June.
yeah, middle end of June. Or I will say this, we'll make a recommendation to you.
All right, sounds good.
Okay? Just want to give you a heads up right now.
Good.
Good motion to pay the bills for April, please.
Make a motion to pay the bills. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Solicitor's business.
Nothing to report other than I recently had to help Lauren with some cybersecurity questions, and that's about it.
Any update? I know I saw your email a while back about the agreement with the county as far as the task force.
Oh, so they have revised it and have sent it out to all of us, but I was kind of doing a wait and see approach.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to be the first municipality necessarily, unless you tell me to, but nobody else has approved as of yet. Do you know, Chief, if anybody has?
No, it was, everybody's under the same.
Everybody's kind of waiting.
Yeah, but I think the consensus across the chiefs and police was that it's a better situation now than it ever has been.
Yeah.
And that the recommendation is that they don't wanna sign it because right now we're operating without any.
I think they wanted everybody, at least from what I can remember, by June, that everybody have
In June
consensus.
1st, they were looking
Yeah.
for the start date. It's what we've been operating on anyway.
Right.
It's just cleaned up better for the other sides of it.
I mean, we can certainly put it on the agenda for the June meeting.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I think that would be a good idea. And then, I mean, if we have to get to the point where we have to make a decision, we'll have to make a decision.
Right.
I mean, ultimately, if we want to be a part of this task force and operate, we're going to have to decide if we want to operate under these conditions or not.
Right.
Or if not, I guess we just say we don't want to be a part of it. So, I mean, I'll strongly rely on Chief with that and your legal advice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the board will as well. To me, when it first came out, I was a little leery of it because of just having our officers being off-site and liabilities and things of that nature. But we have not run into any of those issues to this date that I'm aware of on our end. So, yeah, I'm not as leery as I was when it originally started. But anyway, we'll just,
Set it for June.
okay.
Good. Supervisor's business.
Just a quick question. Do you know anything about the dropping of the rabies vaccinations in this area? Apparently, have you got any calls or anything? There's a helicopter that's been flying around the last few days fairly low, and I've been getting some calls, and it came up that that's what they're doing.
I didn't hear what they were doing, but there was, it was over Brighton Township.
I saw it just 4 times today.
Yeah, I didn't know, we haven't had any calls in our area, but I know there was concern yesterday evening.
I have not received any notification. I know they drop those packets when they do that, from what I understand, and I've known in the past that they've reached out and said that they would be doing that, but I have not gotten any indication or any notice.
Maybe they're not dropping them here, they're using the airport, and that's why we see it often to
Yeah.
reload or something, but
Yeah.
just, I had a couple people ask me what was
Sure.
going on, and
I
that's
mean,
the
I
only thing.
can understand that, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Jim?
Nope.
All right, with that, we will be adjourned until June 10th. Thank you.
I'm gonna try to get a meeting sooner than later with
Okay.